everyone, it's Susan, and welcome to this Business Basics training video on how to create an effective plan for the new year. So in business, it's so important that we're constantly planning. And one of the biggest mistakes entrepreneurs can make is to fail to plan. And oftentimes we kind of are so in it that we just think, okay, I just have to survive. I can't even think about the next thing coming because I'm inundated with whatever it is, taxes, year end, whatever it is for you. But the worst mistake you're ever going to make is not having a plan. And you want to plan at the very minimum annually, and if not ideally quarterly, because there are different circumstances. The economy can change, you can have staffing changes, all sorts of things. So you always want to be planning. So with this in mind, I want to share a few tips with you on how to create an effective plan. The first one is get away and get out of the office, get out of your workspace. Maybe take your notepad, go sit in nature if you can. One of the things I like to do every single December is physically go on a retreat. I don't look at my mobile, I don't go on social media, and I'm just writing and I'm planning. So get away, that's the first one. The second one is to take a look at what worked for you in the past year. And often we're really hard on ourselves, but taking a look subjectively and saying, what worked for me? What generated results? What generated sales? What did we do? Maybe you did a Black Friday sale this year and that really worked for you. Maybe you had customer appreciation and that really worked for you. But look at it and say, hey, what worked? And make a list of everything that did. The next thing, obviously, is what didn't work for you. So going back, maybe you tried some new things, maybe you tried some things on social media that weren't effective, maybe you invested with a consultant or a coach and that didn't make sense for you. So take a look at what didn't work, and here's the thing, don't repeat it next year. The next step is to take a look and see who you can find that can give you advice in your field. So is there someone who's having a lot of success who will sit down with you, maybe say, hey, can I take you for coffee? Can I take you for lunch? Can I call you? I know very busy, productive people, sometimes it's just, can I call you and interview you for 5 to 10 minutes? And ask them, what are you planning for the next year? What did you do last year that really worked for you? Get some ideas, find a mentor. Next is take a look at your mission statement. Sometimes we have a mission statement and it's really relevant at the time, and then times change and it's no longer relevant. And large companies do this. In fact, Walmart, the mission statement that they originally had is not the mission statement they have today. So things change and you have to say, is this really the direction our company is going? In our company, Step Into Your Power, our mission is very simply to help people become more productive and lead a ridiculously fulfilling life. Now, it used to be longer. It was so long I actually couldn't remember it. And if you can't remember it, you're not going to live into it. So we had to take a look at that last year and say, hey, does this make sense? Let's refine it. So it's something, and then we tested it with some of the champions, our staff, and it's like, yeah, this makes sense. This is something that can get us up in the morning. It helps us to focus. The next thing is taking a look at the percentage that you want to improve by. So percentage being in sales, what percentage do you want to improve by in sales? What percentage do you want to improve by in terms of conversions, people who are coming, say, from social media to actually purchasing? What percentage do you want to improve in terms of followers, maybe social media, your pixelated list or your email list? So taking a look at the key areas. Now, it shouldn't just be 1%, like one same percentage for everything. Oh, we just want to improve by 50% across the board. That might not make sense for you. So one of the things that I would encourage you to do, especially if you have an online business, is say, look, how many followers do we have? How much does the average follower spend? How often do they buy from us? And then what percentage do we want to improve on in all three of those areas? And guess what? You might increase your list by, say, 10%. That automatically increases your sales by more than 10%, depending on your conversion. So you see, you have to sit down and sort of map it out. And the last thing I'm going to encourage you to do is get organized. I always say the number one enemy of success is lack of organization. So how can you get more organized in the coming year? Maybe you need new scheduling. Maybe you need some kind of universal scheduling in-house for your team if you have a staff. Maybe you need some kind of workflow, workboard, whatever it is for you. You guys know I am super passionate about organization. Get organized. And there's two realms of organization. I'll finish with this thought. There's personal organization. So I teach a course called Organize Your Life, the Fundamentals. That's about your personal organization. And then there's your business organization. And T. Harv Eker, our amazing trainer, once said, how we do one thing is how we do all things. So if you're not organized personally, don't expect yourself to be organized in your business. It doesn't work like that. So I teach a course for business owners, I teach a course for individuals. So with that, I would encourage you to check out my website, www.susansly.com. We have something called a champions list, and when you subscribe to that, you get special discounts on classes, you get inside information, amazing tips. So I would encourage you to check that out, www.susansly.com. Thanks so much for stopping by, and I'll see you next time.